Who's your favorite trucker?
What's going on, Juco?
Hit that like button or I'll gut you like a fish. It's a scream, baby.
Come on in, let's go. God damn, them numbers jumping up, huh? World War III is coming. What's up, Bill? What's up? What's up, Lucy Boo? What's going on, Lucy Boo?
Subscribe to me.
What's going on, mine? Salute to you, bro. Salute. Hell yeah, this is emergency stream, folks. We getting closer and closer to World War III. Y'all better
hit that cash up or your throat is mine.
We can't play around right now. We cannot play around. Yeah. Iran launched drones and cruise missiles at Israel. Shit getting real, y'all.
Vote for Trump.
Yes, sir. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah, come on with it. Yeah, so sub up to Lucy. Sub up to Lucy. What's going on, Smoke? Lucy, you got another package. Come on, Lucy. You got another package. Basically what happened, Iran lit drones to get them. The drones are cheap, couple $1,000 drones. And Israel had to use $1 million plus missiles and Iron Dome, David Sling and all that to shoot them down. What's going on, Night Rider? Y'all come on in. We gotta talk about real shit. We can't play around right now. There go the link. Hit the link. Yeah, Iran said they won't respond unless Israel responds, but we know Israel gonna respond. I got enough people in here. Yeah, we got breaking news.
Never been a more critical time. Fox News Media brings
breaking
America
news. Come on in.
America is watching. News and fearless.
Night Rider, don't start, Night Rider. We can't be playing around right now, Night Rider. Leave it alone, Night Rider.
Wherever you are, on radio and podcasts. Trending stories you need. Streaming the entertainment that celebrates America. Fox News Media, America's News, and much more.
Yes, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Iran launched attacks against. They launched drones. They launched cruise missiles. In response to Israel taking out one of their generals in Syria, because that general helped fund it, the October 7th attack. I mean, Night Rider, we getting closer and closer. Basically, I can take the overlay off for a little bit. I ain't got the link drop. I can take the overlay off. But yeah, right now, we just watching to see how Israel's going to respond.
But I know one damn thing, how we need to respond. We got to do it. I don't care. You may think he's an asshole, but we got to vote for him. Yeah, oh my, they do. But we got to vote for Trump, though. We can't play around. We cannot play around at all. We need somebody who's gonna lead us, because we going to war. The seed's already planted. Everything's there. We going to war regardless. Just don't know who or when, but we are going to war. We either going back to the Middle East, we either going to Eastern Europe because of Ukraine and Russia, or we going out to the Pacific because President Xi of China, Xi Jinping, he said he is going to reunite China back to Taiwan, even if by force. He just got his president, his third term, basically president for life, and he said that is his goal. Yeah, Knight Rider, we definitely need Trump. Done the lips. I don't think this world gonna be. I don't think this world I gonna be around 7 months from now. Oh gosh, here go Bill. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Bill, we gonna have about five more eclipses. Come on with it. We're gonna have about 5 more eclipses. I mean, that's possible, Knight Rider, but in this type of political climate we're in, if they did that, postpone the election, we definitely gonna have another war. It's gonna be Civil War Part 2, or Civil War Part 2. All I know is when I hear them trumpets in the sky, it's time for me to go home. This world is nothing but a stepping stone to get home. 10-4. Yeah, I know you hate the eclipse, Bill. Knight Rider. Yeah, couple weeks ago, Israel launched airstrikes in Syria that killed the Iranian general who was responsible for funding Hamas, the October 7th attack. And so Iran responded by launching drones and cruise missiles into Israel. Done the lips. Yeah, this is biblical. Yes. Oh, he probably hit the wrong button. Damn it. No, I'm still live, right? Y'all can still hear and see me, right? The moon blocked the sunlight for 5 seconds, so let's all sit on the interstate for 5 hours. I know, right, Bill, but hell, they ain't even been the worst of it. You had people shooting and stabbing people over that eclipse, saying that the eclipse told them to do it. But y'all can hear me and stuff, right? Audio good? I'm still here. I don't think I got canceled yet. I hadn't said anything. Hell, I'm on the side of Israel, so don't cancel me for that yet. I know one thing. That black hole sun is coming true. Smoke, what's going on? But I know one thing. We better stop bullshitting and start preparing. Start prepping. Get your ammunition. Okay, Lucy, thanks. Because we ain't some shit. Damn. Everybody really worried about this World War III shit. Look at them numbers. 121 in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. I talk about some of anything from trucking to shit talking to politics. And right now we're going to try to keep it on politics. We could wipe out Iran in a few hours. It's the innocent people that don't deserve it that keeps us from doing so. Along with the Geneva Conventions. People need to turn back to God before he starts judging. That's true, Thunderlips. Oh my, with that, Iran is not going to be as easy as you think. Because, see, people think just because we're Americans, we just go in and just bomb everything. But, like, not even just the Geneva Convention, but just the fact that you got to deal with the terrain and all that, and the people with this crazy ideology. That's why one of the worst places to go to war at is in Afghanistan. That's why it's known as the graveyard of empires and where empires go to die. Knight Rider, you say you had no audio or video. You can't see me, Knight Rider? Hold on, let me check something. Oh, hold on. What's going on, Mr. Misunderstood? Oh, I know what it is. One of them is the damn Streamlab, so that's probably what it is. I got the Streamlab running, so it's probably making it a little goofy, but you should be able to hear. Streamlab running, so it's probably making it a little goofy, but you should be able to hear. Streamlab running, so it's probably making it a little goofy. Okay, now, but yeah, I'm about to turn on Fox News real quick to see what they talking and break it down. Give me a second. Yeah, right now it's showing me like 124 people watching. Damn it. Yeah, this is very important. We got to talk about this stuff. Face. I know Iran better not bring their ass over here because I got something for their ass. I got something for Iran.
If you have an IRS problem, call us today at 1-800-IRS-9196 for a free consultation. 1-800-IRS-9196 or visit us online at taxtiger.com.
Iran like
unprecedented attack on its territory. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jonathan Hunt. It is 12:30 a.m. on the East Coast, 7:30 a.m. in Israel. Iran launched a volley of more than 200, perhaps as many as 300 missiles and drones toward Israel.
Let me know, can you hear me good? Can you hear me good while the radio up? Can you hear me good?
Attack. At last check, the IDF said that it had intercepted 99% of those missiles and drone. A vast majority of them reportedly shot down before ever reaching Israel. And the U.S. says some of its air defense systems in the region also shot down dozens of those missiles and drones. Right now, it's not clear how much damage was done, but we believe if there was any, it was minimal. We are only hearing reports of one 10-year-old girl injured by shrapnel. Now, this all came, of course, in response to an April 1st strike on an Iranian consulate in Syria. That strike killed more than half a dozen Iranian military members, including top generals. Israel has not admitted that it carried out that attack, but it has been widely blamed by Iranian officials for it. Through all of this action over the last few hours, President Biden and his national security team were in direct contact with Israeli officials. Mr. Biden posted on social media that the U.S. commitment to Israel's security against the Iranian threat is, quote, ironclad. But there are obviously fears still growing that the conflict could escalate into a large war. Now Israel is calling on the UN to hold a Security Council meeting. As we understand it, that meeting will go ahead on Sunday. For the very latest now, let's turn to Fox News correspondent Stephanie Bennett, live from London. Hello again, Stephanie.
Please try.
Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, U.S. defense officials say that it
Appreciate the
appears
follows
that
on
these
Robert.
strikes are on
Appreciate the
pause
follows. I
for
see
now,
you popping
for
up.
this evening. And as you mentioned, we will be listening very closely to that meeting that will be happening just in a few hours' time. Of course, a very developing situation as it all kicked off earlier Saturday night with those missiles coming over. I think the good part is that we knew, we had that heads up that they were in the air and they were on their way. And of course, we had forces from America, Jordan, all over ready to intercept them as they came over. This, of course, as you mentioned, is the Islamic Republic's first ever direct attack on the Jewish state, raising the risk of a broader regional confrontation to surely ensue. Crews will start to assess the damage as we wait for more information on how Israel will respond. For now, the Israeli Prime Minister, though, Benjamin Netanyahu, took to social media platform X this evening saying, quote, "We were intercepted in our break. Together, we will win." Israeli air defenses will with support from the U.S., Jordan, and British air forces intercepted many of those drones, as you mentioned, and some cruise missiles over Syria, Iraq, and Jordan before they reached Israel from about 2 a.m. local time. U.S. officials tell Fox News that the U.S. shot down approximately 70 Iranian drones and multiple ballistic missiles. U.S. Navy and U.S. Air Force, of course, intercepting those. American forces in the region pledging to help the Israelis defend themselves. In fact, earlier this weekend, the U.S. repositioned 2 of their destroyers as that threat became more and more imminent. One of those ships was already in the region and the other one was redirected. Once those drones set off again, they took a few hours to travel over to Israel, so everyone had that heads up to prepare and get in position. This, of course, all stemming from that April 1st event when the Israeli airstrike of an Iranian embassy compound in Syria's capital of Damascus killed 7 Iranian military advisors, including 3 senior members of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard, in which they vowed to respond. Of course, a developing situation. We will continue to bring you updates as and when they happen, and we'll just see how these things unfold as we head into the morning hours over in Israel. Jonathan.
And Steph, the president has said, of course, that our commitment to Israel's defense against these kind of attacks is, quote, ironclad. Are you getting similar word from, say, the British government, other European governments? Are they standing foursquare behind Israel in this situation?
Critical systems in
Yes, definitely. We've seen that over the last few days. In fact, of course, also, as well as the Prime Minister, we heard also from David Cameron, who said, you know, telling them before this even happened, telling Iran to not escalate this situation even further. But here we are yet again. They did send those missiles and drones over, but a big team effort tonight by the British, American, and Israelis who fought off most of those drone attacks, as you mentioned. But this situation could have been a lot worse than it was. We will assess the damage in the morning. And again, we should hopefully get more of a response from Israel in the next few hours or so.
Yep. Stephanie Bennett, thank you very much. And talking of that Israeli response, just in the last few minutes, the IDF spokesman, Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari, has held a press conference. I just want to give you some of the highlights from that. These are translated by our producers in Jerusalem from the Hebrew. The spokesman says that more than 300 targets were intercepted. The Iranian regime met our mighty aerial defense system, along with our allies, that of course includes the U.S., and we have intercepted 99% of the threats. Some of those threats, the IDF spokesman says, were launched from Iraq and Yemen. He also said that not a single cruise missile entered Israeli territory. In other words, they were all shot down before entering Israeli airspace. Our cooperation, the spokesman says, with our international allies was always tight. Tonight, it was unprecedented. He also says that there was slight damage to the infrastructure of the Nevatim airbase. That, I believe, is in southern Israel. I will check on that. While Iran thought it would impair the airbase, it did minimal damage, and all aircraft are operating from it. Interestingly, he goes on to say that Iran has done a grave connection that pushes the Middle East towards an escalation. He said to the Israeli public, there are no new instructions for the public. We will update you. The IDF and its forces are ready for any and all scenarios. Joining us now, the Israeli Consul General for the Pacific Northwest here, Israel Bahar. Consul General, thank you very much. It is always a pleasure and an honor to talk to you. First of all, your overall reaction to what Iran did and indeed tried to do over the last few hours.
Good evening. It's obviously that Iran is a threat not only to Israel but to the world order. A country that allows itself to shoot at an independent country like Israel 300 missiles and drones and ballistic missiles. It's a threat to the region. It's a threat to the American interest, and it's a threat to the world order. In a way, I think that the world needs to understand we're in an historic moment. It's already going to stop. The world is going to stop Iran from having and acquiring a nuclear weapon. Or we're going to see a regime, a very radical Islamic regime with a nuclear weapon in the future. So now we experience a regular military attack on Israel, which we thwarted thanks to American troops and American support and British support. But the world does not have a lot of time to make sure that Iranians stop, and therefore we need to call to the world to exercise and reinstate again a very crippling sanctions against Iran, and to come together and stop Iran for doing its aggression in the Middle East.
So, Mr. Consul General, I wonder now, as I think the world wonders, what Israel does next. It has just had, according to the IDF spokesman Rear Admiral Hagari, 300 weapons, drones and missiles launched at it. You imagine that almost any country in the world that was subject to that kind of attack, whether it was successful or not, would respond with military action. Is Israel going to do that?
First of all, let's set the record straight. I think that we have now the moral standing and the legal international standing to do whatever we need to do to defend ourselves against Iran. Whether we're going to retaliate or do any kind of operation, whether it's going to be militarily or any other way that the government decides to go with, we definitely have this standing, and I'm calling the international community definitely to stand with Israel in this time of need. And really, Iran is not only an Israeli issue. Iran is a worldwide threat to the West. The West is next. We're in the front line of trying to defend the West from Iran, from Iran's regime, dangerous regime. But we definitely need the world to come together and help us to fight Iran. We're not supposed to do it alone. And the world needs to understand that we need understanding, like a Churchillian understanding in the world, that Iran is a world threat. We don't have much time to stop Iran, and it needs to be done.
So, would you say it is up to the world to respond in some way to Iran, and which should that response, wherever and whomever it comes from, be it Israel, be it a coalition, be it the US, should it involve some sort of military action, do you believe?
We're calling to the world for many years, probably the last 20 years. Israel is calling to the world to stop Iran, whether it's through economic sanction or military action, to stop Iran from having a nuclear bomb in the future. That's the number one goal in our diplomacy efforts. And the world needs to understand that it's not an Israeli interest, it's an American interest. In regards to the specific question, how we're going to retaliate for what just happened in the last 24 hours, I think we need to be patient and let the government run its decision, and whatever the government decide, that the IDF will carry out.
Prime Minister Netanyahu is not seemed to be one to not respond in these situations. I wonder if you believe that he carries with him in this situation the support of the Israeli people to respond strongly to what Iran has done.
The Israeli people are under attack since October 7th. We have attacks. We're being attacked from the northern side by Hezbollah, which is Iranian proxy. We are being attacked by the Houthis in the south, which is Iranian proxy. And we are being attacked from the Golan Heights in Syria, which is also militias who are backed by Iran. They were not Iranian proxy. So Iran is stuck in Israel on a daily basis through its proxy. So they have a proxy strategy that worked for them so far very well, unfortunately. And our government will have to decide whether we are going to use a different response this time or not. I cannot go into details, but definitely the Prime Minister, I believe, and the government will expand their position, the military position, in the next 48 hours.
What was the phrase you used there, Mr. Consul General? Expand their military
give me a
position?
second. I'm going to turn that Streamlab off. I see it looking a little weird.
So I can hear you well. Say it again.
Yeah, did you? I was wondering over the coming days.
I said it's up to the government to decide how it wants to react, and whatever the decision is going to be, I believe that it is going to carry it successfully.
Okay. Are you surprised in any way, Mr. Consul General, that Hezbollah was not, to any large extent, involved in what happened over the last 24 hours? And is there any significance to that, in your view?
Yes, I think there is. Israeli make it very clear that Hezbollah is going to open fire on Israel, on our population in center of Israel and any other population in Israel. Israel is going to retaliate very strongly, and Lebanon is going to suffer dearly for this kind of attack. So I think our deterrence in this particular issue works very well. And I hope that the Lebanese people will not allow Hezbollah to ruin Lebanon because of their radical beliefs that they can win against Israel. So my words to the Lebanese people, please make sure that the Hezbollah is not doing any more aggression against Israel.
And Mr. Consul General, if I could just ask you finally, for those of us who are not Israelis, for those of us who are not Jewish, what is it like right now for the people of Israel, for Jewish people around the world, to be going through everything that they are going through?
You know, there's a famous saying in Judaism that you said it, in every generation there is a new nation that's trying to eradicate us or to harm us. So in this current generation, it's Iran. Iran is our number one threat to the Jewish people. Iran is also the most anti-Semitic country in the world, that day by day chanting death to America, death to Israel, and death to the West. And for Israelis, for Jews around the globe, we're really feeling under attack by very powerful regime, which is Iran and its proxies. But we're not going to prevail, we're going to be strong. But the issue is it's really that the West must understand, the Western democracies needs to understand that Iran is more dangerous than Nazi Germany. If they're going to have a nuclear bomb, it's going to understand. The Western democracies needs to understand that Iran is more dangerous than Nazi Germany. If they're going to have a nuclear bomb, it's going to be far more than war.
All right, Mr. Consul General, a great pleasure to have you with us this evening on this momentous day as Israel fights off a massive attack.
Okay, that should be a lot better now. Y'all should see the overlay on YouTube. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. I don't know if it's a glitch, but it's showing 130 people watching. So if that's true, y'all definitely need to hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, you can donate too. Yeah, it's okay to donate too. 10 on YouTube, 16 on Rumble. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This thing is showing 127, so who knows? I think sometimes every now and then they say it glitches. But yeah, I appreciate it. Like, right. Yeah, I turned that stream lab off. I gotta get more. I get a chance to get a stream deck or a roadcaster. Be able to stream this a lot better. Get a gaming laptop. Be able to stream all of this a lot better. What's up, Joe Bananas? What's up? But yeah, we definitely got to get Donald Trump elected. He's leading in the polls right now. No, we good. Yeah, I appreciate that, oh my. Yeah, right now I'm running off a phone, and it's an old ass phone at that, Note 20. I'm ready to get an S24. Try to get that what next month. But right now, the situation in the Middle East has always been a tinderbox, ready for something to ignite it. And we just come in to a point where shit hits the fan. You just have to prepare and pray if you believe in praying. I'm not even gonna get into a religious conversation. But I like how they made a big deal that Biden returned from Delaware today. Dog, you knew 2 days ago it was about to pop off. Why did you even go? I know, right? Be honest, at this point, it's just time to retire him. But I'm scared. Fuck it. Let Kamala run this out until we get Trump elected. Sound like 200 drones and 100 missiles. Don't. Now I'm gonna tell you though, how has your opinion of Muslims changed since you came back from war? I'm still cynical of them because first of all, Arab Muslims, they don't even acknowledge like black Muslims. They don't acknowledge them. But then again, also the Sunnis and the Shia, they don't even like each other. That's what when you all used to hear about sectarian violence, that was them, the Shia and the Sunnis. And like Iraq is majority Shia, but when Saddam was in power, he was Sunni, and the Ba'ath Party was Sunni. Matter of fact, Hezbollah and Hamas, I think, are both Sunnis, and Iran is Shia. So they just using each other for propaganda right now. So even if, like, let's say they did get rid of Israel, all that they're gonna do is turn on each other because, damn it, oh my, 6 years, whoo. That's right, John waving that black flag, deployed over the years. Yes, sir. Salute to you for your service too, bro. But yeah, what's going on, Willis Puff? Trump mugshot, yes sir. I got my appreciate the sub on Rumble. My Trump mugshot shirt. I think I wore it the other day. No, I wore the but Joe Biden, you ain't black shirt. My Trump shirt up there. I washed it. I ordered some more Trump shirts too, and another Trump hat. But yeah, basically how we got to this point. How we got to this point? Iraq-Iran war, Desert Storm, then all the nonsense between Desert Storm and Iraqi freedom. Iraqi freedom. When Bush put Jake Garner in control of Iraq, we were all right. But then for some reason he swapped Jake Garner out and put that fool Paul Bremer up in there. This fool, this motherfucker Paul Bremer. Oh gosh, cars and kids. Iran bomb cars and kids. Nah, I'm just playing. But this fool, he gon' Bush swap Jay Garner out for Paul Bremer. This fool fired the Ba'ath Party, fired the Iraqi army, put them all out of jobs and all that, and they turned to terrorism. While Jay Garner was in control, we didn't have a lot of what's up, Jungle F? Your brother is DP about shout out to the Manning folks, Trump 2024. Oh, damn right, Manning. Oh, Manning. I went through there. I went my hometown a couple of weeks ago when I was home. Email trucker 941 shut down. Trucker Shay at gmail.com. If you go on my YouTube, you'll see it in the about me section. Trucker Shay at gmail.com. Shout out to Manning. Shout out to Manning. My hometown, Manning, South Carolina. But yeah, when Paul Bremer terminated the Iraqi army and the Ba'ath Party, that turned him into terrorism because when Jay Garner was there, the Iraqi army and the Ba'ath Party was willing to work with us. They just wanted to get paid because Saddam didn't pay them like for months before the invasion. And so all of that shit happened. Then Muhammad al he took over and started running the Shia party in Iraq, and that where a lot of terrorism happened as well. But the Ba'ath Party, they marked from the Ba'ath Party and the Iraqi army into Al Qaeda in Iraq, and Al Qaeda in Iraq basically morphed to ISIS, and now here we at a clusterfuck. Oh, okay, Willie. Damn right, Trump 2024. We need him more than ever. I mean, it's still gonna be too late. Or what? We gonna be in some type of intervention or all-out war, World War III. Something's gonna happen regardless. But we need a strong leadership, not this fool Joe Biden. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that motherfucker. The Afghanistan withdrawal. Oh my gosh. And wake up and look on news and stuff. Taliban in the Afghanistan presidential house just chilling. Like what the fuck? Y'all do know the Taliban wanted to invade Israel too after October 7th. They were seeking permission from the neighboring countries to move their troops through to go invade Israel. And ISIS still around. As a matter of fact, at that Abbey Gate disaster where all our service people got killed in that bombing, that was by ISIS K, not the Taliban. The Taliban got what they wanted, so they ain't had no reason to do it. They got what they wanted. They won. They got everything they wanted. Equipment, money, control of the country. So it wasn't them who did that bombing. That was ISIS K. ISIS K and the Taliban don't like each other. They're fighting each other. See, it's all a clusterfuck over in that side of the world. But this the Uniparty, they want World War III. The neocons, the neoliberals, trust me, they want World War III. That's why they would, if it wasn't Joe Biden going to be the president, that's why they wanted Nikki Haley. Either one of them. How do you think the United States would do against a war against Russia and China? We'd win, but it's going to be devastating. We'll win it, but it'll be devastating. War is hell. But I tell you what, if we did go against war in Russia and China, we probably would have a draft because the military, U.S. military, is not meeting their recruitment goals. Matter of fact, they bumped up the age. I think the Air Force and another branch. I can't remember which other branch, but I know they bumped up the age for the Air Force to like 43 recruiting. So yeah, you prepare to get drafted. Well, Albert Einstein said, "I know not what weapons World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones." Matter of fact, can anybody check and see what the doomsday clock looking like right now? I think last I checked, it was like 7 minutes. You think the Generation X was the last real generation? I believe it is. I don't know. I don't know. People have so much back and forth about which generations the best and all of that. Who knows? What is 90 seconds? Damn. Yeah, shit getting real, and you can't be playing around right now. Go ahead, get you ammunition, get you some weapons. And then with that border being wide open like it is, I don't believe in millennials and Gen Z. Well, I think because I was born in '84, I think that puts me in a millennial. But I always looked up to the older people anyway. Even when I was deployed 20 years ago, I was 19. So I looked up to all the older sergeants and all of that. And a lot of them were Desert Storm veterans. A couple of were actually, one of my Master Sergeant Kennedy, he actually on the Desert Storm and on the invasion of Panama. More like Gen X. Yeah, I think so. Got no. They say like early '80s, '82 up is supposed to be millennial start, whatever. But I looked up to the older people, so I got an old soul. Yeah, I'm 19 in a desert. Don't know what's gonna happen. Let me look up to these veterans. Let me go over here to these veterans. I'll make sure it's not fraternization, but let me go over to these Desert Storm veterans, sergeants, staff sergeants, and all of that, and learn. But with that southern border open, they done brought all kind of terrorists over there, over the southern border. The Panamanian females are big. Damn it, oh my, damn it. Yeah, I heard Panama got some women. I think Noriega fucked half of them when he was in power down there. It's just weird how history works. Like, basically, basically, I mean, you don't think about it when you join the military, but it's part of history, and it just wow. They're so controversial. I mean, all wars are controversial, but you have some that are more controversial than others, like Vietnam, for example, Iraqi freedom, and the thing, 2003, March 2003. Yeah, I'm on YouTube also, Willie. Yeah, it's broadcasting on YouTube as well. I remember March 2003, 2 months before I graduated high school. I was already signed up for the reserve. I signed up in '02. I was actually drilling with my reserve unit while I was in high school. Do the one weekend a month thing. Just watching Bush did that ultimatum, told Saddam Hussein, you have 48 hours to leave Iraq. Saddam and his sons, they're like, oh shit. I mean, I in the recruit at the recruiting office asking Sergeant there, my recruiter Sergeant Gorgon. He's a cool dude and he loved cars. I mean, when he was taking me from Sumter up to Fort Jackson and Melts. And we coming back we took the back road, Batesburg Leesville Road. Not Batesburg Leesville Road, I'm thinking of Batesville Road. Batesburg Leesville is another town in South Carolina. But yeah, man, we passed by a junkyard and stuff. He saw old school cars back there. He literally stopped and went back there, and we just started talking to the people who own the cars back there. He had loved some cars. He warned me about that car dealership we got in Sumter, Mid-State Autos. He like, don't ever buy no car out of there. And he ain't lying, because I have friends who bought cars from there, even recently, and they still had issues. You like they be buying flooded cars and all that shit. But yeah, I asked the other recruiter in there, what's the chance of me going to Afghanistan? Because 9/11 and Afghanistan enduring freedom already happened by the time I signed up. He was like, you look at the post, it's like over 1 million something people in the army, active duty, and another million or something for reserves. He's like, the chance of you not going to Afghanistan, the chance of you going to Afghanistan is pretty slim. And he was right. 85% interest. Damn. But he was right about my chances going to Afghanistan was slim. I went to Iraqi freedom. Right. Yeah, I was in basic when they killed Saddam's son. I was in AIT. It's Willie, what's up? I was in AIT. Matter of fact, we was on our overnight pass in AIT, Fort Lee, Virginia. It was in a hotel and all that. Everybody drunk and shit. Early in the morning, sleep. And about our whole floor is everybody either in our company or adjacent companies, well, either companies and platoons or people we already dealt with in other companies and platoons. So we all knew where each other's rooms were at. I remember they were knocking on the door. It was Saturday morning. No, Sunday morning. They were knocking on the door. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, open the door, wake up. Going on, what's going on? Cut on the TV. Cut on the TV. They caught Saddam. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was like a few days before I graduated AIT. Then graduation AIT using our Class A uniforms. They changed it out. They put primary dress uniform, service dress uniform as the dress blues now, but back then it was still Class A's, and this was December, so we had the full Class A's on for graduation. It was like after we graduated, call your unit, call a unit. Yeah, oh, congratulations, Mr. Private PFC Dingle. Because I went in, I did 3 years of JROTC, so I went in as an E3. Congratulations, Private First Class, Sean Dingle. Now, when you can get back, you can go ahead and start preparing yourself to go to Iraq. Like, oh my God. Hey, keep in mind, I was 18 at the time. This is like a few days before matter of fact, on my 19th birthday, a few days after that, after I got home for AIT, They were talking about they were gonna put me in the damn brig because I didn't get my orders yet to report for duty. They said that my orders they gave me my orders for active duty on December 26th, but ain't call or nothing. Because matter of fact, they said stay home till we call you and send you your orders. So I did that, and so here's my birthday, December 27th. I just turned 19. I'm about to go out and all of that, have fun, celebrate my 19th birthday. I got a couple dollars in my pocket. I'm saving up from basic and AIT. My mom called me and said, my platoon sergeant. First of all, that was in my original platoon sergeant. They moved me from tech supply to headquarters platoon. But yeah, I'll just tell y'all this now. When I was in basic, my drill sergeant, because I went to basic at Fort Jackson, and my reserve unit was down the road, 175th Maintenance Company. My drill sergeant pointed me out in front of the whole platoon, the whole company, and said, Private Dangle is a part of the 175th Maintenance Company, the most fucked up unit in the Army. And I hate to say it, but he damn wasn't lying. But these motherfuckers are like, why aren't you here? We about to send the MPs after you and take you to the brig. I'm like, what are you talking about? You got your orders and you haven't showed up. I'm like, I haven't received nothing in the mail. Yeah, your orders, you were activated yesterday, December 26th. I'm like, y'all didn't even call. I'm like, oh, man. So I had to go up there, I think Sunday. It was Saturday. I had to go up there either Sunday or Monday and start mobbing. We'll go over there then. Got to Fort Stewart a few days after New Year '04. In February '04, flying over to Kuwait, Camp Avignon. Start off Iraqi freedom. And of course the Army. All the branches, their tours were less. I think the Marines had the second longest, like 7 months, but the Army, you had to do 1 year boots on ground. And that's if they didn't extend your ass. By that time, I kind of wanted to get extended by the time it was over. By the time the year was over. Hell, when I got back in '05, fuck 2005, I wanted to go back in a way. I know, right? Oh my, see, I know, right? Oh my, I kind of wanted to. Well, basic, I kind of want. No, matter of fact, I was still in the reception battalion. Everybody was looking for ways to get chaptered out, but they was like, no need to try to get chaptered out, because by the time you get chaptered out, you would have completed basic training. Thunder Lips. Thunder. I mean, oh, yes, hell, yes, it does. But I should have known that the government lies, yes. But yeah, they was like, by the time you get chaptered out, you would have been graduated from basic already. So like, fuck it, let's go ahead and do this. But other than that, no, our unit was just ate the hell up. Yeah, we would have been Jessica Lynch's Unit 507 that took the wrong turn through the sandstorm and went through Nazaria. When I was in basic, I was actually on KP duty, and we got smoked by Jessica Lynch's drill sergeant. Y'all know who Jessica Lynch is? It was a black chick too, drill sergeant. She smoked the shit out of us. And then said, y'all know Jessica Lynch? Y'all remember Jessica Lynch? She was like, yes, drill sergeant. Y'all remind me of her. Y'all immature and all of that stuff, and she was immature just like y'all. Damn. You know how it is. You hear that? Half right, face. Front lean repetition, move. Under the U.S. government is a cooperation, whether they're in the military or civilian. We are all here to pay Uncle Sam and keep the coffers full. Yeah. No, it was true what happened, but I think they made it out to seem like it was more of a heroic. She was playing like more of a hero than what she was, but it was true. They went through. The Marines were surrounding Nazaria. And their company they was an army company. They wasn't supposed to go through the city because Nasiriyah wasn't secure yet. The Marines didn't secure it yet. But the company they got lost. I think it was during a sandstorm or something. But they got lost and confused, and they went straight through Nasiriyah and got ambushed. Yeah, she got kidnapped and all of that. But the lie thing, I believe it's so long ago. I gotta look it back up. But I believe the lie was like she was heroically fighting and all that. The rescue was completely manufactured. I mean, I think if I can remember, I think they said that she was they rescued her from a hospital, but I think like the Iraqi civilians actually tipped us off on where she was at, and I think it was like a simple rescue more than a firefight. I can't remember. I got to look it back up. It's been so long. Yeah, I lied about I remember seeing country, and I decided to take my R&R early in May 2004. Because basically I was gone since May 2003, other than a few weeks at home between graduating AIT and going to the MOB station at Fort Stewart. So I went on ahead and took my R&R early, May 2004. But that was around that time the Abu Ghraib scandal broke out with the MPs torturing all the Iraqi POWs. Damn it! Now I got back home from my R&R. That's all I kept hearing about. Damn. It's just amazing to be a part about all of that and know about it. Kind of scary, but amazing. But at the time, but like during '02, that fall and winter '02, I was like, I was believing even though I was still on the Democrat plantation back then, but I was believing the government, Bush, Colin Powell, and all of that about Iraq had WMDs and all of that. I watched them. I think they turned it on at the school because see, where I went on Sumter High School in Sumter, South Carolina, it's a military town. We got Shaw Air Force Base right there. So I think they actually played us when Colin Powell did that speech at the UN and showed the anthrax valve and all of that. Yeah. Well, speaking of that, because military town, just the year before 9/11 hit, boy, it was quiet as a church mouse. You could hear a pin drop in school when 9/11 happened. Yeah. I had ROTC too. I was in ROTC then. A lot of us in there. Our captain, it was Air Force JROTC. Our captain, rest in peace, Captain Andrews. He passed away a couple of years ago. If you would have seen him back then, I kept believing he was like in his 50s back then. But if you see him, he favored Clifton Powell. You ever seen Clifton Powell in the movies? And he was built, bro. I still could believe he was a Vietnam veteran because he looked so young. He was built, stacked, bro. But yeah, he was talking to us about how war was, all of that, and we had like a lot of children. I mean, a lot of students who had parents currently in the military and all of that. People were crying and stuff. And he was like, man, it's real out here. I mean, he was talking about how Israel, matter of fact, he was talking about how dangerous it is over in Israel. He's like, man, you go to the airports over there, they guard their places with Uzis. But yeah, and he used to tease me when I signed up for the Army. He used to tease me, Dingo, you ready to go to the sandbox? I'm like, I'll be all right, Cap. I'll be all right, Cap. You all right? You going to the sandbox now? Like, come on, Cap. I'd rather deal with the sandbox than deal with the jungle. But shit, believe it or not, desert combat ain't as you can see, but shit, desert combat is not as easy as you think. That sand is a damn enemy. Sandstorms, the camel spiders. Well, I'm more afraid of the snakes. anything. All over, believe it or not, I didn't see a snake. None while over there. I was looking and make sure I don't be in a whale one either. I almost signed up to go to a fight back in early '03. I changed my mind because everyone I knew in the military told me not to. One guy told me if I want to kill myself, that I should do it here. I know, right? I've flown out of Tel Aviv before security. There's no joke. 4 hours minimum. Hell yeah, yeah. He was like, man, they guarding. Cause keep in mind at this time we were kids. I was about to turn 17. I appreciate it, Willie. I appreciate it. I turned 17 in December 2001. So we 16, 17-year-old kids in there listening to this. And keep in mind, like I said, we are a military. Sumter and Columbia, both military towns. Sumter got Fort Shaw Air Force Base, Columbia, Fort Jackson. But yeah, done the lips. My mom did not want me to sign up. Matter of fact, she had cause she had my ex stepfather, my sister dad. They had divorced a few years before that. She even had him come talk to me like, please don't do this, or at least if you sign up, do Air Force, not Army. But but yeah, people were like, man, it's gonna get real. But if you're gonna do it, you gotta be prepared. It's gonna be serious. Don't play around. Don't fuck around. But yeah, I had to convince her I wanted to do this because I was still 17, so she had to sign for me. But see, at the time I was to sign up, it wasn't really so much about Iraq. It was about Afghanistan. Because I wanted to sign up even before. When I was a kid, I always wanted to join the military. Or my original plan was to join the Marines. I remember that summer 2001, I was going to Marine recruiting station. Well, at that time, all our recruiting stations were right next to each other. What was weird is I kind of feel like not was looking for someone to give me the okay to join. I never found it. I kind of regret it though. I pissed away my youth. Yeah. I mean, you just can't dwell on it. Just gotta shoot, communicate, and keep it on and move it on out. I mean, because if you dwell on it with regret and all that shit's gonna do is just make you sad and depressed. I mean, because like me, I wanted to do the Marines, but then I was like, um, Army Reserves, and you can still go to school, college. I'll do that, which I ended up not going to college except for like 2 weeks. But I wanted to do that. Then 9/11 hit. I still was gonna join. But yeah, speaking of regret, my regret is I should have went active duty and stayed in, then go to reserves like a lot of other ones did. They did their first couple of years active duty, got some time in, and then when they got older, they switched to reserves. Hell, it don't matter if people got reserves. Reserves the first to go. Shit. Matter of fact, Desert Storm, the majority of the people there were reservists. Matter of fact, another one of the E7s who smoked, well, he didn't smoke me, but he just chewed me out because he said I was lagging on the one of our road marches at Fort Stewart. When he chewed me out, Sergeant Maldonado, Sergeant First Class Maldonado, he chewed me out. One of the things I remember, and I always remember, it stuck with me. He was like, you know about it, Desert Storm, you know about when Saddam fired that Scud missile that hit the barracks that killed all those reservists out of that group from Pennsylvania. I was like, yes, sir, yes, sir. He's like, I was in the barracks that happened. I was there when that happened. Get your head, basically tell me, get your head out your ass and all of that. But yeah, he's pretty cool though. But he just reamed me out that day. I think I was lagging because you know, people think the South stays warm in the winter. Hell no. That matter of fact, a few weeks after that, we had that damn big ass ice freeze. I actually maxed out a few times on push-ups. I think the most I did like 75 or something. I maxed out. It's an honorable thing. Less than 1% of Americans have the balls to show up at a recruiting office. If you made it that far, respect. Appreciate that. But yeah. Push-ups wasn't my problem. Push-ups or sit-ups. My problem always was running. Push-ups and sit-ups, I did no problem, but that damn run, that used to get me, which was crazy because I was a running back on the JV. If I matter, I would say if I what messed me up that held me back a little bitty basic with running was that last 2 months in high school. I left Bilo, the grocery store. Well, I didn't left. I got a Saddam Hussein type ultimatum because I had got a second job at Pizza Hut as a delivery driver. And my manager, Mr. Healy, Ben Stiller, dude from Spider-Man, the villain. He also played General Decker in Triple X State of the Union. And Skip Bayless looking ass all he won. He basically gave me an ultimatum that I only had to pick one or the other. So I picked Pizza Hut. And eating free pizza and wings and all of that, Mountain Dew, that kind of helped me, fuck me up with running. But push-ups and sit-ups was no problem. Hell, in AIT, one of the drill sergeant Fleming, he was like, hell, when you smoke his ass, we don't need to run. I mean, we don't need to make him do push-ups and sit-ups. Make him run around these damn barracks. But yeah. Push, smoke, half right. Hey, front lean rest position, move. 8 count push-ups, cherry pickers, flutter kicks, all of that crazy shit. Up, down, all of that. Or when they make you push, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wham, wham, wham. I wanna go home. I'd be bad now if I was eating basic. Ain't no use in looking back. Jody's got your Cadillac. Because I got 2 Cadillacs now. I don't want Jody to get my shit. I would say some of both. They did it so Israel could shoot them down, but also for Israel to know that they're there. So I would say a mix of both. Okay. See, Donald Trump don't play. C-130 rolling down the strip. I can't remember that part, but on a one-way trip. Airborne. Ranger. The buddy's in a foxhole with a bullet in his head. I gotta remember the cadences. Hey, hey, my M16. How do you do? Don't you remember me, girl? Like I remember you. You get a line, I get a pole. You get a line, I get a pole. You get a line, I get a pole. Let's go down to the fishing hole. Oh my. Your left, your right, your left, your right, your left. Oh, damn it, Omar, don't do me like that, Omar. I don't know whether or not I should be offended or R. Kelly should be offended. Damn it, oh my, oh my. A yellow bird was sitting on my windowsill. A yellow bird was sitting on my windowsill. I gave it a piece of bread. Damn, I fucked up. I gave it a piece of bread, and then I smashed this fucking head. Oh, a lot. Basic training was fun though. It basically, yeah, people call Fort Jackson relaxing Jackson. Well, we used to say basic training was relaxing Jackson our ass because we had infantry drill sergeants, not regular drill sergeants. Our drill sergeants had 11 bang bang, 11 bravo infantry. Had the ring around their crest on their campaign trail hat. No, from Fort Benning. They renamed it though, but all these renaming these forts, that's stupid. They renamed Fort Benning, I think Fort Moore or something. They renamed Fort Gordon. They renamed Fort Bragg. Man, all that shit. They renamed Fort Lee too. Matter of fact, they renamed Fort Lee Fort Greg Adams. But I ought to trigger the feminists and tell them that so they can protest it. They named it after Coach Red Pill. Rest in peace to him, by the way. He died. The Ukrainians killed him. Now I may get flagged for that, but yes, the Ukrainians killed Coach Red Pill, Coach Greg Adams. I got a video on that I'm gonna share on my community wall. Fresh and Fit talked about it too. Tucker Carlson talked about it too. Bragg is Liberty now. I passed through that last week. On the way to Pennsylvania, I passed through Fayetteville. Got to keep the woke happy. But yeah, let's see how happy it is when they get Fort Greg Adams confused with Coach Red Pill. You know the feminists don't like Red Pill dudes like him, but rest in peace to him. I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna share that video on my community wall. Ukraine killed him because he was exposing Ukraine. Does he live? He was living in Ukraine before the war happened, and then while the war happened, he stayed. There were a couple times people thought he had already been killed, but he resurfaced. He was still alive, but they ended up killing him late last year. Rest in peace, Coach Red Pill. Man, fuck the man. When the shit hits the fan and them bullets start flying, let's see. They'll be woke all right. When them bullets start flying, grenades going off, mortar rounds, cruise missiles, and all that, they'll be woke all right. I heard a couple years ago the Army basically got rid of Shark Week. That's the first week, especially the first day of basic training. They doing all that yelling and smoking you in, all of that crazy shit. It was summer, so my drill sergeant Nissen, he actually kind of looked like drill instructor Hartman from Full Metal Jacket, and he would actually come in his full dress class. Well, at that time it was summer, so he was in his class B, smoking the shit out of us. But I like drill sergeant Nissen though. He was cool though. He roasted me on Family Day when the day before we graduated. Family Day, and our family come up there because we could have Family Day. You could travel up to 50 miles away from Fort Jackson for Family Day, and I lived 45 miles away, so technically my parents could have picked me up and take me home. Oh, the first 2-3 days woke training, bullshit. But yeah, I could have technically gone home, just had to be back before formation. But we was threatened by that hurricane that actually delayed me from going to AIT for a week. But we got a additional 3 days shark training. But yeah, he was like, all right, prop, local Columbia area only, because of the hurricane, local Columbia area only. Besides, ain't nothing outside of 50 miles anyway except a little house in the swamp with a doormat saying, welcome to Dingleberry's house. He was talking about me. It, I mean, yeah. Well, they used to tell us that too, but shit. Based on what I heard, it wasn't so much to do with it. It was so much of shit. Our company, basically, it was the people who were fucking were the dykes for the most part. I heard. I did hear some of the drill sergeants smash a couple of them chicks, but it was mainly the dykes up there fucking each other. Damn, you saying that right now? Bravo, Indigo, Lima, Ellis. Bull crap. No, damn, I can't because I'm driving right now, so I can't just do it. Oh, oh. No, I say, you saying something's crazy. Bill is crazy. Okay, yeah, I got it. Lima Charlie is. Yeah, I got it. I'm driving, so I could. It took a little bit to read it. Oh Lord, they're gonna clip that out. I want to say you got two of them wrong though. I think you got Z. No, that's that's come on with it. Wild Bill, come on with it. I want to say you got the last two. I think you got Z and Wild wrong. Yeah, I got it. Bill is crazy. Yeah, I know. But I think you got Zulu and Yo Yo. I think it's I gotta remember. But I think you got Zulu and Yo Yo. You might be got it right. I can't remember. Look it up real quick. Military alphabet. But you got everything else right. But look up Z and Y. See what it says. I can't remember. Matter of fact, you got no. You definitely got R wrong. It's Romeo, not Ranger. But I knew what you was trying to do. But yeah, R is definitely Romeo. Lima and Charlie. That's right. Lima Charlie L for L and C. You got Bravo right. You got Indigo right. Sometimes I used to get that confused myself with Indigo and India. But yeah, that's right. And it's Lima. You spelled it wrong, but I know what you're saying. Lima is right. Indigo. You got man, Bill. Damn, I just not seen it good now. You got S wrong too. It's Sierra, not Sam. It's Sierra. The Sierra is Romeo. I don't want to say Z is Zima, but I know I think Trump is down big in the latest PA pool. Not good for the former Mike. If you're looking at 270 in the win, you gotta click on it for where it says third party candidate. Because if you go on 270thewin.com, if the third party's not checked, it'll show that Biden. Last I checked the other day, I haven't checked today, so it might have changed. But I know the other day you checked, when I checked, it said Biden was up by 2 in Pennsylvania. But if you clicked on third party, I think it had Trump up like I think it had Trump up like point 0.6 or point or 1. But yeah, if you're using 270.com, 270thewin.com, make sure it says third party. Make sure you click on third party. IH guys international harvester. It's just international now. 10 folks. I was joking the other day when I was calling them interstate highway, thinking it was Texas. He said, "No, I mean Canada. This is our initials for our highways too." But yeah, I want to believe. Well, I hadn't checked the day. I hadn't checked yet the day. I hadn't checked. I think the last I checked was like Wednesday or Thursday, Mike. But if it's not clicked on, if you don't click on third party, it shows Biden up like about 2. But if you click on third party, it'll show Trump being up. But Trump is actually like, I think he could still win even without Pennsylvania because it also showed a map. And if you feel, it'll show the map. It shows all the solid states for red and solid states for blue. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Zulu Yankee. Yeah. And also R is Romeo and S is Sierra. But yeah, if you like the interactive map where you can shade in a state, like the states that are blank you can shade in, and even if you shading all the states red and all the states that are outstanding red, the battlegrounds, and shading Pennsylvania as blue, Trump will still win. But because Trump is actually leading in Nevada, he's actually leading in Maine too, and he actually has a chance. Though might possibly because I listen to Royce White, he's from Minnesota and he's pro-Trump, and he talked about how during the primary up there in Minnesota, more people in the primary, they had both primaries at the same time, and Trump got more votes in the primary than Biden did in the primary on the same day. And the polling shows that Trump could have an outside chance of winning Minnesota too. But yeah, even without Pennsylvania, Trump can still win. You're falling for it. You right wingers. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, here go. We got a liberal. Yes, we got a liberal. I'm not even so much right winger. I'm more of a Trump person than because I don't like. I'm not even a Republican. I'm an independent, Mike, because both parties full of shit. The Uniparty is full of shit. And if I were you, I wouldn't support Biden. I would support RFK. Or RFK would be a better option than Biden. Like, what the fuck? You Democrats will never learn. Besides, the Democrats don't even like us black people no more. They never liked us black people, but they done using us. Mike tosses salads from the back. But yeah, them Democrats, if they see a black man like me and I'm not putting on no damn dress, they don't want nothing to do with us. Hell, the Democrats mad that black women starting to give Trump more votes. Fuck a damn Democrat. Yes, sir. Salute the Wild Bill. Yes, sir. That's it. They be like, oh, Republicans are racist. Republicans, man, shit, all the motherfuckers racist. Democrats are racist and worse. They think we're stupid and we need them. We can't survive without Master Biden and the Democrats. Oh, we's must vote Democrat. We's gotta vote for Master Biden. Joe Biden's gonna look out for us. He's good white folks. He's gonna make sure we get our butter biscuits. Fuck a Joe Biden. He loves Strom Thurmond more than he loves black people anyway. Hell, I'm from South Carolina. I know about Strom Thurmond and how Biden was buddy with Strom Thurmond. Fuck out of here. Damn Democrat. I'm an independent. If you heard the stream earlier, you would have heard when I said I used to be on the plantation, the Democrat plantation, but gotta escape that shit. Be honest, we need to have a MAGA party. Let the Democrat and Republican establishment become their own establishment party, and we need a MAGA party. Corn pop. Somebody, this motherfucker Joe Biden said he stood up to a bully dope boy named Corn Pop. Oh my God. I would have believed him if he said popcorn or corn pea or pea corn. Damn corn pop. Look at a box of corn pops and use that name. Fuck out of here. This motherfucker lied about being a truck. The man Joe Biden lied about being some of everything. I think. All Democrats want to do is bring in illegals so they can eventually make them citizens and vote. And all they want to do is turn men into women and women into men. And then they're going to attack those women who turn into men because the Democrat Party hates masculinity and anything that's anti-male. They want to. The Democrats want to mutilate little children, turn little boys into little girls and shit like that. Like what the fuck? Democrats trying to normalize pedophilia, man. Fuck out of here with a damn Democrat. Y'all don't realize the uniparty, the Democrat and the establishment Republicans, they want war. Neocons, neoliberals. Hell yeah, Wild Bill ain't playing. But yeah, the uniparty want a war. Why you think we funding Ukraine and all of that? They want this war. They're mad that the Iran attacks didn't do more damage in Israel right now because they want the war. War is money, and all that money they send into Ukraine, which Ukraine is just as corrupt as Russia, that money is going back to the uniparty's pockets. Royce White talks about it. That's why he says we need to do something about the Fed. We arguing Democrat, Republican. They right now on the weekend they in some damn high class club, sipping wine with each other, doing all kind of crazy shit. The Democrats and Republicans either want Joe Biden or Nikki Haley to be president. Neither one want Trump. They want Joe Biden or Nikki Haley. Y'all don't see the scam? Oh Lord, it's getting hot in here. So hot. I want to take my clothes off. Rest in peace to the girl who started, the woman who sung that verse, that hook. She passed away a couple years ago. Rest in peace to her. Excuse me. I think I about covered everything, so I'll probably go back live again later on tomorrow. I about covered everything, so I don't want it to sound like repetitious, but definitely right now, fuck all the bullshit. Stock up food, ammo, save your money. Yeah, it's kind of quiet on YouTube after that little liberal got told the truth, but I'll be back tomorrow. I had to listen to more of this stuff, learning shit, learn what's going on. But y'all hit the like button, subscribe. If you feel like it, hit the donate buttons. Venmo, Cash App, Streamlab, PayPal. But start stocking up on food, ammunition, weapons. Vote for Trump. Keep your eyes open. Yeah, Wild Bill. World's ending. Might as well donate. Yeah, Wild Bill. I got Venmo. Hit my Venmo, Wild Bill. I need some Mountain Dew. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, though, be prepared because shit's getting real. I appreciate you, old my. Appreciate you, Wild Bill. Appreciate all y'all coming in. Y'all be good. Have a good night. Be prepared. Watch the news. Don't let it consume you, though. But just keep your eyes out. Watch your six. Shoot, communicate, and moving on out. And drink water. One thing they definitely teach you in the Army, drink water. Change the socks. But for real, y'all have a good night. Love you all, and I'm out.
What's going on, Juco?